Yo, what is going on, man? We are back for another episode here, episode 17, week 15 of the Steagles podcast. We're going to be talking about week 14's results and obviously week 15's predictions. And I'm hoping to get one of my buddies on, Mr. Dallas Cowboys fan, Mr. Ace Alvarado. I am waiting for communication back, but as soon as he hits me back, if he can get on, then we're going to get him on. You excited to talk about your team today?
Sure.
You guys know what time it is. This is the Steagles podcast where we talk
all Steelers,
all Eagles, all NFL. Let's go. All right. So I think we should just lead off. We both had bad weeks, but
bad is not even the word though.
I'll let you take over first on your Steelers versus Patriots game. How'd you feel, sir? That's my question to you. How did you feel about the game, and what did you think about the game?
Terrible game. Steelers don't disappoint when we talking about slagging and missing opportunities, playing a complete game. They never disappoint. Bad coaching, bad execution, bad leadership. They never disappoint when we're looking for those things. Once again, losing to a Patriots team that scored 6 points the week before. And a team the record was they had only 2 wins. Laughing stock. Yeah. Everybody's talking about how the Patriots fell.
We were talking about it here a lot.
Everybody be talking about it. We always talk about it because, we got my boy, my cousin, my family.
Who just popped out of nowhere after they beat you guys. For some reason.
Yeah. But we're gonna have him back at some point, and he can come in and talk anything, all the trash that he wants about the Steelers, though. Yeah. But because it's embarrassing once again, an embarrassment. And they keep doing this stuff. It gets to a point that Coach Tomlin again is in the center of discussions. Everybody always talks about the winning record. Everybody talks about making the playoffs. But how many wins in the playoffs in the last, let's say, 10 years? You know what I'm saying? So what's the point of having a winning record if you don't win playoff games? Not even one. It's been a minute though. It's been a minute. They lost to Team Tebow. You remember back in the day? They lost to Baker Mayfield. What's up? So what is so good about whatever people think about Tomlin record or the Steelers record of having a winning season? It's called mediocrity, though. You feel me? It's having a winning record.
In my opinion, I think the reason he still has a job is because the organization always sticks with the coach for a while. Like, how many coaches you guys had before? I think that's 3. Is he like the third one or the fourth one? Like there's not haven't been many Steeler coaches, so I think
it's only been 3.
I think they stick through,
and they all won, and that's part of their tradition. I agree, and that's probably what they want to do and what they will do. But I don't think he's a bad coach. I never felt like he needed to be fired, but there are so many things that are dysfunctional, and that will break the team apart. Yeah, and when you have talent. Having talent is not enough, you know what I'm saying? So you need the talent, and then you need everybody to be on the same page. They haven't been in the same page. Maybe preseason they look like they were in the same page.
That was probably the last time, yeah. And then they look like us on a lot of those wins. They were barely getting through. So
I don't remember any. Do you remember any time the Steelers won a game that I was excited or happy or cool or extra positive?
The Ravens game.
You think so?
I think that's the only game.
Well, because it's the Ravens. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Right now I think about it, and I'm not even hyped, though. I was never hyped because, once again, you can beat the Ravens, which, come on, Ravens, losing to the Steelers, that's embarrassing. I had to say it. But, beating the Ravens, having a good record, doesn't mean anything. You are trash. We've seen it, though. Now, finally, we can agree. The record doesn't mean anything, bro. Trash. Not just because you lose to the Patriots that are almost dirt. It's because we see it. We can tell, you know what I'm saying? Game after game, we can see that they trash.
They've been consistently
trash. Yeah. KC, I got to go there first. This guy drops 2 interceptions one game. He gets beat 5 times a game, every game. Bro, you got to get somebody else. you got to get somebody else. Fitzpatrick is back, so if you're gonna get somebody out to get Fitzpatrick, yeah, you got to get him out. You got to put everybody and anybody. Polamalu can come back and play better than him. I mean, that's everybody knows that.
Yeah.
But this guy is unplayable. Unplayable. Yeah, get him out of there. He's just only one of them. But, we're not going to start talking about the quarterback situation because, I think everybody said everything that we have to say about that. But if you want to talk about that.
You guys need a quarterback. Would you take Daniel Jones?
Yes, I will.
You will take him
100%. 100%. Yeah. But Trubisky, we saw what happened.
He's garbage.
He's garbage, but here's the thing. Was he garbage before?
Well, he took the Bears to the playoffs, I think, didn't he? They didn't do nothing, but
no, he is garbage. That's why he's not there no more. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bears suck, and they still didn't want him. So, and I mean, I'll take anybody from the Bears that have played for the Bears for the last 5 years, basically as quarterback.
As your quarterback?
Yes.
You take Justin Fields?
100%. We already talked about this. Like, he's 100% better than everybody playing for the Steelers. Quarterback. And in other positions too, because, bro, I'm trying to tell you.
So those are some quarterbacks that might be available, though. We'll see what happens. And then if they do fire Mike Tomlin, would you take Belichick?
No, I wouldn't.
How much would that suck for you?
Here's the thing. That's a great point. Listen, they're saying that what they're saying is like Tomlin. He's a great coach. A lot of people respect him. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of players. They made a NFL poll saying that he was like the coach that most people would want to play for, which I kind of guess
Tomlin or Belichick?
Yeah, Tomlin. And I understand. I can see it. I liked him as a coach though. It's just like this is performance based. I can like if you're a good person or a good coach, I'm gonna like you. If you start losing a lot, I don't like you no more. Not as a person, but as a coach, because you're not producing as a player, as a person, as anything. So it's not that I don't like him. It's like you've been losing too much for too long. Having decent teams, having good talent, and not performing. So everybody has to be held accountable.
Yeah, at some point.
It starts with you, bro. It starts with you. It starts with you, man. And the decision of Matt Canada for too long, everybody knew that he needed to get the hell out of there. It messed them up. Now he's out. Now what is next? Yo, these old-ass playbooks, these old-ass plays, these weak-ass players, these weak-ass coaches, though, there's a lot going on. Yeah. And you have decent talent. That's why you have the record that you have. You're trash. You have good players. You have some great players. But you are trash. As a team, you are trash. And he starts right here. So Tomlin could be a good coach. He has good reputation, winning, tradition. The team that always made it. Whatever, I see so many stats about, you know what I'm saying? And once again, I like him. I respect him. But, bro, you've been losing too much. And what you lost is control of your team. When you have Fitzpatrick, Minka, who is a Hall of Famer type player, who's a real baller that everybody respects, right?
Yeah.
When you have him saying that players take for granted putting them colors, why is he saying it? The coach supposed to be saying that. No, the coach is not even supposed to have to say that.
Yeah,
if your leader, if the leader of your team has to say, I look around and I see players that take for granted. They think because they put this jersey on, they are part of the tradition. When you have your leader saying that, y'all trash, bro. That's embarrassing for him to say that. If he had to say that, you know what I'm saying? You're playing with some bums, some little ass kids. That's how I know that they feel though. And then you see it on the field. I'm sorry.
It's therapy, man. It's therapy for you, man. You just getting it out. You just.
No, I'm just saying, bro. It's like if you can do better, you should do better, bro. Even with the stupid situation with the quarterbacks, which is trash, and we don't have time for that, and that's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna change because there's no way you can stay in this situation. But even with that, bro, you can do better. You can do better, but it's always the same inconsistency. The same, letting the other players dominate you. How do you have Juju Smith-Schuster coming back? You playing against his old team and pooping on them. How about you smack him though? You feel me? The game before, it was Connor, the Cardinals runner, the running back, right?
Yeah,
he went to Pitt University, right? And then he was drafted by the Steelers. He had some cancer stuff or something like that. I know he went through a lot of stuff. And then he came back to the league, and then he was balling. He was pretty solid player.
No, yeah, when he was with you guys, he was balling.
Somehow he ends up in Cardinals. Somehow, no. The dysfunctional shit that has been going on. Listen, I don't have time for this, though, because it didn't start here. It didn't start here. I'm going to tell you where it started, but I got to finish this first. So, you know what I'm saying?
Let it out, man. Let it out.
So, no, I got to go there. It's not now. This is not a now problem. You remember when we had Le'Veon Bell?
Yep.
AB, Big Ben? You know, how come you don't win with that? These are like top three in their position. At that time, they were maybe Big Ben was not top three. Big Ben was, but you don't need a top three, bro.
Probably top 10.
If of course he was top 10, but you don't even need a top 5 quarterback. If you have top three running back and top 3 wide receiver, was Le'Veon Bell a top 3 running back
I think at that time, he might have been top 2.
Bro, if we check the stats, like, you know what I'm saying?
Le'Veon
was nasty. Bro. It was not. AB, one of the best talents that we've seen. Was he top 3?
Yeah, of course. He was the best.
Yo, he was
when he was in the league and he was in his prime, he was the best.
And then
he was the best
above average receiver, above average quarterback, and you don't win, and you got defense. Now, okay, so dysfunctional stuff, back. It comes from back in the day. Now, back here. So, how the Connor ends up out of the Steelers, it seems like a perfect situation for him, you know what I'm saying? And for the team. We get rid of him, and then when he comes back to the Pittsburgh, he's gonna embarrass them and beat them, playing with a team that has 2 wins back to back. You know what I'm saying? So, back to my original point. People are saying that it's like Tomlin. The problem with Tomlin, not me personally, but this is what a lot of people say. It's like his defensive mentality is outdated. Like same as Bill Belichick, and that's why I was talking about this. I thought about it because you mentioned Bill, and it's like things don't work like that no more. You can now focus on defense and smell football and just hitting, and which that's what I like. I like to score touchdowns and stuff like that. I love offense and a lot of points, but I love defense and and hard hits and and shutting down people. But they say that doesn't translate to today's players and today's NFL. That somehow his philosophy, the players like it. I'm sorry, and respect it, but that it doesn't win games. Interesting. You know what I'm saying? Now it's about analytics. Now it's about numbers. Now it's about mismatches. And then because Tomlin is a defensive-minded coach, they don't bring that new or fresh or like that new style of football though.
Yeah, and to add to your point, that's super true because there's 2 coaches that just got fired that were defensive coaches. Who are they?
The Chargers one?
The Chargers?
Yeah, but
Belichick.
But I don't think that the Chargers coach is offensive or defensive. He's not a coach at all.
He's special teams, maybe.
He's not a coach no more though. But yeah, I know what you're saying. He's known for being a defensive coach.
Yeah, defensive coaches are not right now. The hottest thing right now is offensive coaches. If you're an offensive coach, you're more than likely to get other than fucking Jonathan Gannon who threw the Super Bowl for us and it's with Arizona, but that's why they're fucking 2-3-10, whatever the score is or record is. But
that's how you feel.
Yeah,
that's how you feel.
Yeah.
Do you think he's that bad, or that he had a bad game?
Who?
That coach for
Gannon?
Yeah.
No, I think he really butchered. He literally lost the game on purpose. That's why he got fined and like he was tampering. Like his interest wasn't there. Like he was already. Wow. He had already known that he was about to be the head coach before he even played the Super Bowl. Like he was already.
People get hurt.
Yeah,
people get hurt for that.
He was like, "Why am I trying to win for this team when I'm about to be with that team over there?" So
if I know where you live,
bro, it is what it is. I ain't no excuses, man.
My bad.
And hold on, real quick. So we did have somebody comment on our Facebook. I think his name is George, and hopefully we can get him on the podcast at some point. It was fire conversation, man. Like I love the conversation where we're challenging each other. Like Like we don't get much of that. We usually
Oh,
get
you
a
mean
lot of
my
Eagle
boy
fans.
Jorge?
Yeah, I love
about?
that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
We got to get him on because
for real.
he
him.
was. I don't like writing too much. I feel like it's better off if we just get him to call in or something. But yeah, Jorge, this for you, man. I know you're watching because you for you have to comment on what we were saying. That means you were watching the episode further along because that conversation happened later on. So for him,
he's a real one.
So that's how I know he's watching the episode. So thank you for that, bro. And hopefully we can get you on because you definitely have some shit you want to talk about, and I got some shit to back myself, my facts and my opinions as well. So we got to make that happen. And for anybody else, obviously, who disagree with what we're saying, it's all love, it's all respect, it's all for fun. Like y'all need if y'all wanna talk y'all shit, we can get y'all on. That's what we doing. Come through,
definitely. We appreciate that, and that's what we're here for.
Yep,
that's what we're here for. Same thing with Matt. We're gonna see and hear from him again, and everybody who has been in the show, we are can't wait to have you back.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say is I'm sorry for the 5-minute rant. Like this
5 minutes.
That's
I'm more like 15 minutes.
Bro, I cannot believe that I invested time on that stuff. Bro. And I haven't even started. I haven't even started.
Yeah.
But yeah, enough with the Steelers because I can go on and on and on.
So
it's just like
at
things
the end of the day,
change. Things will change.
The score was 21-18. They lost by 3. We all know they could have won. They have enough talent to win the game. They're just not playing. I feel like they need the refresher there, just like the Patriots. After a long time of having a coach in place, they did what they did. They won what they won. But I think at some point you gotta update and get what was hot today. And what's hot today is offensive coaches. So I'll leave it like that.
You take it from here, bro. I'm done. I'm sorry, yo, for real. I talk too much. You take it from here. That was on the dot.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
At this point right now, we're gonna move on to some Eagles shit, man. And we shit the bed twice, back-to-back weeks versus the top 2 NFC opponents of ours, who we're probably gonna have to play. Hopefully, we don't have to play both of them. We're definitely gonna have to see one of them at some point in the playoffs, and we need to be ready for that. But all I can say is we got 4 games, and I think we can build our offense and back up and our defense and build that confidence back going into the playoffs. But back to the Cowboys game, 33-13. We didn't show up, man. We didn't show up. I don't know what the fuck. They just outplayed us. They ran some plays that San Francisco did too. That's funny. They literally tried us with San, and they didn't succeed in a touchdown.
People love to copy things that work.
They're trying to exploit our weakness, and that's our linebacker position right now.
You've been saying that.
Hopefully we can. Hopefully it's addressed with who we got now, and we play a lot better. I'm really hoping so, because Shaq didn't play that much. He didn't play till like the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, but that's
warm up. Yeah, I think that was his first game in a while. So
I think he's gonna be a good pickup though, because he's a solid player, and just his leadership and his experience.
Yeah,
he's gonna bring. It's gonna be good for that group specific that you guys need.
The difference between both of our losses was San Francisco. We got mauled. We just got killed.
Right.
There was nothing.
Physicality.
We played our alright game, but we just didn't score. We couldn't get it. We could not get it. And they obviously, when they explode and they're going ahead, it's a wrap. It's hard to come back from that. And then Dallas game, our players lost that. I feel like the 49ers game, it was a coach's fault.
Right.
But the Dallas game, it was the players' fault. We had 3 major fumbles. Hurts fumbles.
That's it.
Devontae Smith fumbles. A.J. Brown fumbles. The top 3 players of our team all had a turnover.
Impact players.
You can't win a fucking game like that. Think about it. It was 13-zip, right? Well, all 3 fumbles. Let's say we don't fumble on those possessions that we score. Add 21 to that. So that'd be what, 34? That'll be a game could have been 34, 33. We could have won by 1.
I have a friend. He posted clips of the Cowboys getting those fumbles or recovering those fumbles, and he was laughing because he's a 49ers fan. So I was saying, bro, when your three best players, are giving the ball away, you're not gonna win 3 times. That's too much. You know what I'm saying? And you don't expect that from ballers, because they are ballers though. Yeah. Regardless of who you root for, you gotta admit that these are 3 great players, and they messing up like that in that big stage, unacceptable. And of course, you're gonna pay for that. Yeah. And that's for me was the key in the game though. It's just you don't expect for your impact players to give the game away. Maybe if one maybe the other one is gonna recover. You know what I'm saying? The other one is gonna step up.
But not all of them.
Because once again, it's like how do you? We always talk about how do you come back? How do you bounce back? If your wide receiver is messing up, as a quarterback, what do you got to do? You got to do a play. You got to make a play. You got to help him out. You know what I'm saying? If your other wide receiver fumbles the ball, you got to be like, yo, I got you. I'm going to score a touchdown for you. Not for me to mess up. You mess up and you mess up.
Yeah,
and then you're the leaders. Then the other players are looking at you like, yo, if you messing up, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened, man. And I don't know. I feel like we could do better. I feel like we could do way better, and we're not meeting our expectation. So I don't until we do that, and we have a great challenge now. We're going to Seattle on Monday.
Right.
We're playing Seattle. That's going to be a big game for us. We need to win that, and then we win that. We got 3 easier games after that to hopefully help build the momentum, because if we play like this in the playoffs, man, we're
definitely
might as well write off the first game. We write us off, because if not, like.
But you don't expect for them to play like that.
No, I expect them to turn it around this next game, and I expect us to continue to win and get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl this year. That's exactly what I expect us to do. Anything less than that is a disappointment.
Right. Anything positive that you can take from this game?
Ball security.
Wow.
They need a ball security. Like, we played a solid game. We could have won the game had we not turned over the ball 3 times. You don't win any game but turning over the ball 3 times.
So you feel like, that's the positive thing is that if you don't lose those fumbles.
It was things that we could control.
Right.
It wasn't like the Niners game where it was a coaching thing that we just got exploited. But as far as the Cowboys game, it was things that we can physically control, as in not turning over the ball.
With the Steelers, I don't have any hope, to be honest with you, in the playoffs, or for them to win any game against even a decent team. I don't have no hope, to be honest with you. But the only thing I've seen is like offensive line has been trash. Offensive line has been dirt for years. You know what I'm saying? Our O-line always been trash. I'm sorry, dirt. This year, they have been better than other years. You know what I'm saying? And I know that the quarterback doesn't help your line. And your line, if your line is not good, it's not going to help the quarterback. So it is like a little bit of everything. Plus the offensive calls. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of things. Yeah. So it's not just on the O-line. It's not just on the quarterback. But the O-line has been better. The quarterback is the player that has the weapons. And even if they're not great everywhere, you got to use them.
Yeah.
You got to use them and not turn the ball over, because you don't have to go out and make all the plays. Don't lose the game. Don't lose the game. We know that's the difference. Don't lose the game. And all the quarterbacks for the Steelers, they will go out there and lose you the game. It's like, you got to go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, we cannot have you, bro.
Yeah, no.
You are losing the games for us. Now, as a coach, as an owner, as a general manager, is that what you want? You got to get him out of there. On to the next one. I don't know why they are so attached to these players are trash. Like, and by trash, I mean, I'm not saying they're trash. I'm saying they.
What I mean, you said trash. I mean, what else are you?
Trash as a starter. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do the job.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm a school teacher, and my students don't learn. Am I a trash teacher? Yes, because I don't do what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
Nobody's saying that I'm not the best or the worst. We're not talking about that. You know what I'm
saying?
I don't know. You trash.
Man,
if you don't do it, if you cannot do it, you trash.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
But if you're trash, that means you're worse. Like that just.
Yes, you're worse. What I'm saying
sorry,
is like
I look too far into the detail. What you're saying, like that's
what I'm saying is like it's irrelevant because the level of trash that you are, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because you're still trash.
Because you're trash because basically you cannot do your job. Whatever it is, you cannot do it. Now, my question to you is, can they do their jobs?
Who, the Eagles?
No. The Steelers quarterbacks.
No.
Okay. I'm just.
We know that.
I'm just saying that's what I mean.
I'm about to say, why you asking me about your quarterbacks? You know the question.
Yeah,
the answer to that was no. Hell no.
So let's go back to the Eagles because no hope with this trash ass Steelers losing to dirt ass teams. Yeah. You know they dirt.
Yeah.
Cardinals and Patriots are dirt, and they still beat the Steelers.
We lost you know what's crazy? We both lost back-to-back weeks, but you guys lost to the worst teams. We lost to the best teams.
Yeah, I just said that, bro. When you say it like that, it then sounds like you throwing dirt.
Nah.
Like, I know. That's exactly what I just said.
To me, that was just straightforward.
Always thinking we cool. Oh yeah, you didn't even think about it. That means that it came from the heart, bro. I just said it. What would you say? It's all good. It's all good.
So you guys gotta just make up for next week, man. At the end of the day, you guys are still in the playoffs.
Next week is tomorrow. Tomorrow, watch this. Yeah, because it's Friday. Friday, yeah.
What's tomorrow?
The Steelers play tomorrow.
Saturday,
and we playing the Colts. And I got my boy Carlos Serrano. My boy from Puerto Rico. Back in the day, we play Pee Wee, we play high school, we play semi-pro, we play it all. So here's the thing. I think he lives in Dallas or something like that, or he live in Dallas or whatever. But the thing is, like, now he's a Cowboys fan, of course. Now he's a Cowboys fan. But now since the Steelers are playing the Colts tomorrow, he's saying like, oh, so the Colts are going to destroy the Steelers. Like, bro, first of all.
Nah, you guys might win that.
First of all, we probably going to lose. First of all, bro, you're a fake-ass fan. You're a fake-ass fan. You know. If you know, you know. And everybody knows. You're a fake-ass fan. So who are you rooting for? The Colts? You're back with the Colts? Or are you rooting for the Cowboys? Because, fake as hell. But anyways, the Steelers are still going to win. And then I'm going to talk some trash to you. And then the Cowboys are probably still going to lose too. So I'm going to talk trash to you again. You should know better, Carlos. I'm sorry, I had to say that. So yeah, the Steelers play tomorrow. They're probably gonna lose, bro.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Saturday?
Yes. So I'm talking
Saturday games start now?
And then I'm gonna have to
I'm so lost,
Steelers are
bro.
so disappointing, bro. I gotta stop doing this. You said you got another jersey, right?
I got plenty of jerseys. Damn, dude, Saturday games do start. I was so lost, dude. I was stuck on that thought for a whole second. Damn.
Yes, bro. Watch that. That's crazy, right? It's great. You know.
I don't know why they don't do that. Why they should just make footballs on Saturdays and Sundays too.
I think like this is interesting because see what happened. You didn't even know, or you didn't.
I forgot all about it.
You probably knew you didn't remember that it was this.
Honestly, I thought that playoff games started on the Saturdays. I didn't think it was regular season. When they start doing that,
almost at the end, they've been doing it. Almost at the end, they start doing some games on Saturdays, which is crazy. It's super dope, right?
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
But the Steelers are trash, almost dirt. Because they lost to the Cardinals and the Patriots. Did I say that?
You did.
Yeah. On to the next one.
All right. So that's enough with our teams, man. We're obviously hoping we can do better next week or this week actually coming up now because we definitely back-to-back losses is not good, man. I want to wear my chain again. I'm not trying to fucking sit here and not be able to brag about my team like I'm used to. So, we're going to go down the games real quick, see if there's any game. Obviously, Patriots, Steelers, 21-18. Buccaneers, 29-25. Rams, 31-37 to the Ravens. That was a good game. That was a real good game, the Ravens and the Rams. It came down to they punt the ball, and they homeboy ran it all the way back, bro. I was so pissed. I wanted the Rams to win so bad.
Special teams, bro. I hate that. I mean, I don't hate, when it happens. I hate that the Ravens won that way. But I really like when stuff like that happens because special teams, it really matters.
Yeah. We got Bears, Lions, 28-13. Bears won. I was surprised on that game. They shut down the line. Well, they didn't shut them down, but they damn near almost blew them out. I would say.
Yes,
so.
They did, basically. And the Bears are like, dirt. They're dirt team.
They're 5-8, bro. I didn't think they were going to win like 3 games this year. So
wait, hold up.
They're above expectation. They're 5-8.
They are what?
5-8.
Oh my God. I'm going to change teams
though. We got the Colts and the Bengals.
That's impressive though.
34-14. The backup for the Bengals is balling out, bro. Put up 34 versus the Colts. I think you guys can beat the Colts.
It's better than the Steelers.
You guys, your defense is better than the Bengals, so I think you guys can beat the Colts for sure. Then you got the Browns, Jaguars.
Colts are better than the Steelers.
31-27. Browns beat the Jaguars. That was also a good game.
Come on, Jaguars. What's up with that? And homeboy played though, right? Lawrence.
Yeah, he played.
Pretty sure he played.
He played. Saints, Panthers 28-6. Saints walk away with the win. Jets, Texans 30-6. I was not expecting that. I thought maybe what's his head would ball out or do something like Stroud.
I know. I don't know what happened. The Jets, they showed up. 30 points. That's pretty good.
That's solid, man.
Pretty good against a good team.
I can't remember the last time
they
with
a good
30.
record. Yeah, I don't know what happened though. I really don't watch. I didn't really watch that game. So I'm not gonna comment on it. But I guess good for them. But the Jets are trash though.
Yeah,
we all know they trash. Everybody can lose to anybody.
They are 5-8 as well.
They trash.
Just the same record as the Bears. Vikings, Raiders. Vikings win by a huge margin of 3 points to 0. They shut down the Raiders. It's wild because the Raiders just had this. Obviously, we're recording Friday, so we already got one game for Week 15, and the Raiders put on a fucking show. That's wild. They went off
3-0. That's crazy though, like a baseball score.
What else we got here? Dun-dun-dun.
The Bills, right?
Yeah, I gotta go back. This is Week 15. I'm trying to go to Week 14. Come on. There we go. All right, so 49ers Seahawks 28-16. I saw that coming. The Bills beat the Chiefs 20-17. That was pretty cool. Man,
that was a good game.
I know them Chiefs fans are pissed, bro. I don't think they were gonna lose 5 games this season. Broncos Chargers.
And the way you lose the game too. That's the crazy part. A lot of controversy with that. What do you call it? Offsides or whatever call.
Yeah.
You gotta check with the ref, right? I guess.
Mm-hmm. Chargers 24-7 versus Broncos whooped the Chargers. That's crazy.
Broncos are better than the Steelers.
Yeah. I'm glad they fired homeboy. He had to get out of there. Obviously, Eagles, Cowboys 33-13. We know how that went. Monday was pretty cool, man. Monday we had the Titans and the Dolphins. The Titans walked away with a 1-point win. That was a thriller, that game. Then you had the Packers and the Giants. The fucking Giants, bro. Fucking DeVito. That motherfucker.
Yo, the Mafia was everywhere at the game. You seen it?
Yeah. I know Rafi was probably hyped.
Yeah, Rafi probably cannot believe it. Still, he cannot believe it, though. But they won. The Packers, man. What a inconsistent team. Like, at first, I was like, yeah, they're going to win the division. Yeah, sure. And then I was like, yo, they're not going to win, like, not even 3 games. And then they started balling out. And then you lose to the Giants. Weird. But now, if you watched that Titans game on Monday, the Titans quarterback, one play, he was gonna get sacked in the backfield, and he somehow didn't go down, and then he scrambled and ran, and then Jalen Ramsey tried to tackle him, bro, and he
I seen that. He almost broke his
truck. Yo,
that was crazy. Will Levis is pretty. He got some muscle, bro.
Yo, I bet Jalen Ramsey learned that though. You know what I'm saying? Because bro. Yo, Jalen Ramsey was like this. He was literally like this. Like, yeah, I never seen that tackling form. I'm pretty sure that he wasn't ready. Yeah. I'm pretty sure
he wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
I don't think he was expecting that.
Yo, come on, man. You gotta protect yourself. You gotta go low. You gotta go low. That's a big boy coming, right?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, he got some muscle, bro.
Sheesh. Yeah, but he was running with intention. So you gotta do better. You gotta do better. You don't want to look like that. Literally, homeboy was looking like this. He was looking like this though. I'm gonna post.
He looked
like
he was doing yoga, for real. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get Mr. Ace Alvarado on, man, my boy. We're gonna talk some Cowboys. He's a Cowboys fan, so I'm sure he's been waiting to get on. We were trying to get him last week, but we had another Cowboys fan as well. So I don't know. I don't like too many Cowboys coming on back to back, man. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But let's get it going, man. Let me call my boy up. We'll be right back. This is Ace, bro. Ace Alvarado. Check him out on his Facebook page. But
yes, sir. Cry. Eagles cry. Here we go. On the road to Missouri.
Hey, yo. When you guys lose to the Bills this week and we gain the lead again, what you guys gonna do?
Can't do that.
Why can't we?
You can't do that, bro. Because at the end of the day, that's like me saying if you lose to who you playing, the Seahawks this week. I can't do that.
Hey, but you can. I respect it, bro. If we lose, we done. Like if we lose this next game, I'm not gonna write off my team, but I feel like I gotta hit the panic button. I can't hit the panic button on the last 2 games because those were the top 2 teams possibly in the NFL. I don't believe in the Ravens. So I think that you guys are the top 2 teams at the moment. You know what I mean? You guys, you holding that place for us, keeping our seat warm up there because we're going to be right back up top. But
warm is crazy, bro. Because listen. Let's be for real. You understand that your own analysts, your own Eagles players and everything, they're at the moment calling you guys frauds.
Wow. I mean, that's
the way. Yeah, no, this is not me saying it.
No,
this is not coming from me.
I believe it.
Be clear.
I believe it. You know how Philly fans are, bro. We're gonna give it. We are the worst. Like when we're doing good, we're gonna support you to death. But when we're doing bad, we're gonna tell you about it, and we don't give a damn. And that, I'm pretty sure you seen the guy outside of the Nova complex. He had the 2 trash cans. It said "No Place Slate," and the other one said Burberry or something like that.
Yeah,
bro. That's our fan. But you know what? They have passion for the team. So I'm not necessarily upset that they think that way. I feel like they need to feel that way and tell that to the team so they can wake the fuck up and do something. Because I feel like
I don't know. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If anybody knows misery, is a Cowboys fan, and I'm pretty sure you can understand that, right?
Yeah.
But my thing is, I've never once, even throughout the last 2 years of the playoffs, right?
Right.
Not once have I said, "Oh, Dak gotta go." You ain't seen that coming from me.
Well, so, you guys are different, though.
It all depends on who.
You guys are reserved.
You said, what was that?
Dallas fans are reserved. Like, you guys, I don't compare you to, I can't compare you. I'll compare you guys to the Patriots, the Patriot fans. Like, not necessarily because you guys won all those Super Bowls, but, like, as far as, like, the fan base, I feel like you guys are like that. Like, you guys are going to stick with you guys. Like, you guys, you're not necessarily.
But I don't know, because I'm telling you as a Cowboys fan that there's Cowboys fans still right now.
That don't believe
even with the MVP play that he's putting up, still think, oh well, when the playoffs come, he's gonna do it again, and it's not gonna matter.
The thing is, like, it's always gonna be performance based. So you can like him, you can love him, you can think that he's not that good, but if he's winning, everything's gonna change. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be based on what he's doing this year. Definitely, this is his best year,
other than his rookie year,
and like. He has a chance to prove everybody wrong, all the doubters. So,
but if we being honest, come on, hold on. We're talking about a 4th round quarterback.
Okay.
So if we're really being honest, he's already proven people wrong because he became the starter his rookie year, won the Rookie of the Year award. And he's still 8 years later the starting quarterback for the most scrutinized team in all of the NFL.
I give you that. I give you that. Like, he's definitely, for a 4th rounder, he's definitely overachieved what people thought he was gonna do. For sure.
But probably what some people thought. You know what I'm saying? Not what everybody, because probably the Cowboys, even though he was a 4th rounder, they believe in him. And if he started that early, it's because they believe in him. Now, the most important thing is, and this is what I always said, is the most important thing is that the team believes in you. Because if the team believes in you, that's gonna translate. You know what I'm saying? And the coaches are gonna know it, the fan is gonna know it, and the quarterback is gonna know it, and he's gonna play with confidence. And I think that's the good thing that you guys have is that the last few years, especially this year, everybody's behind him, and by everybody I mean the players, which is really what matters, though. You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, you guys are really good.
But at the end of the day, I respect that you could say that, because I've seen a lot of people say that the players don't even respect them. So you know what I mean? Like when I hear any scrutiny on Dak Prescott specifically, I get a little defensive because it's like I've watched his whole career, just like you guys can say you've watched Jalen Hurts' full career, right?
Yeah, he's a Steelers fan, so he's watched Kenny Pickett. Sadly,
come on, we're not going to talk about that.
Well, that's tough. That's a little heartbreaking.
Oh my guys, stay focused, guys. Stay focused. Come
either way, yeah. This is MVP talk. Now let's be honest, bros. Come on,
what's up?
Come on, let's be serious, man.
About what?
Is he MVP or is he not MVP?
No, I will give you that, bro. I've been saying it, and I've been arguing, or not arguing. I've been debating with this guy on Facebook. I got a couple people that comment on my stuff respectfully, like everybody. I mean, just want to say their piece. It's nothing, no crazy. But he believes Purdy should be MVP. In my opinion, I think right now, at this very moment, right now, today, with the Eagles losing back-to-back games, I would say Dak Prescott or Tyreek Hill should be one of the 2 MVPs. Because just simply because you guys beat the Eagles. Yeah, you guys beat the Eagles, which was the biggest test at the end of the day. I didn't care about any of your other wins because I've seen Dak Prescott play good. I've seen him beat horrible teams. That's not impressive to me. When you go and beat the Eagles now at full potential with Jalen Hurts, not our backup quarterback like he did last year. That was pretty lame, and we still had a chance to win. When you beat us with our full potential, we got to take that to the chin, and I'm going to give it credit where credit's due. Now, the 49ers game's still there, but you guys might have a chance to redeem that in the playoffs, and that's all that matters. A regular season game does not one regular season game does not dictate who you are. That's why I'm not concerned about my team in the last 2 games because we obviously played the top 2 teams, and you guys were hot. When you're playing that many games.
Right, but that's the thing. That you guys started off hot. We didn't.
Yeah.
You know? And now, after that San Francisco blowout.
Yeah.
We turned it up.
I'll be honest, bro. I don't think we ever did start hot. I didn't think we were never hot. If you know to go back and look at all of our games, what game can you be like, damn,
but you were winning. I think that's what he means.
None of our games were ass whoopings. All of our games were finding a way to win at the end of the game.
Yeah, you skated by. Skated by every single game.
I wouldn't just say skate.
Every single game.
I think the reason is, though, and the only reason I didn't say Jalen Hurts should be MVP is because we just lost to Purdy and that. Had we beaten both of you guys, you couldn't argue with me that Hurts should be the MVP because
he would be the MVP.
He literally.
You want to know why? You want to know? No, hold on. Okay,
if he would have beat the Cowboys,
why he still can't be.
Why?
I'm gonna tell you why he still can't be MVP. You want to know why? Because his stats do not match the caliber that Brock and Dak are putting up right now. And not only that, that's before we even get to the conversation of Tyreek Hill. But you see what I'm saying?
Different players,
so now the conversation is Dak, Brock. I don't get why, but matter of fact, I can't say I don't get why, but to me, it's not the same thing. We're talking about Brock having. And, they're going to call it excuses or whatever it is. But Jimmy Garoppolo just took that same team without Christian McCaffrey to the Super Bowl. So that should speak volumes. Where is Jimmy Garoppolo right now?
We agree.
Oh, so let me just to object to what you said about not having the stats. I agree, but the only stats that it's a little misleading when you say that because the stats that you're talking about are passing stats. My quarterbacks are dual threat quarterbacks, so there's other stats that those 2 other quarterbacks don't have necessarily. So let me put it in perspective. Right now, there's the top 4. Let's put 4. The top 4 quarterbacks. I'm gonna let you guess real quick. Who are the top 4 quarterbacks with total touchdowns? Like that's passing and rushing. Who do you think are the top 4 people right now?
See, but because are we talking about a quarterback or are we talking about a running back?
No,
that's where we get confused.
No, but you gotta give respect to the dual quarterback. You gotta give respect to the dual quarterback, bro.
Yeah, but Lamar did that before, bro.
He got
Lamar did it way better. He didn't get 1 yard touchdowns. Lamar was legit making people miss. So also getting the touchdown.
How did we beat the Bills? And how did we beat the who was the other game that we just walked right up in the middle? Like there's more that you guys all you think is about the touch, but there's more than that. There's other touchdowns that Hurts got as far as rushing from 10 yards out.
Yeah, he's had good throws. He's had good throws.
Not throws. I'm talking about rushes. I'm talking about rushes, not throws.
I'm talking about rushes. Lamar can win the MVP if he wins out.
If he beats the 49ers,
Lamar's going to win the MVP.
But real quick, not to get off topic. Let me give you the top 4.
It's about winning or anything.
It's about winning.
Let me give you the top 4. I'm going to give you the top 4 quarterbacks right now as far as who got total touchdowns. Josh Allen's number 1. Hurts is number 2. Prescott's number 3. Purdy's number 4. Her and Prescott, the only difference is 1 touchdown. There's only a 1 touchdown difference between
Who's number 5?
Hurts. 5 is Wilson. And then 1, 2... what's that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Jackson is not until 14, and he's that dual threat quarterback who won unanimous MVP. And that's why right now I wouldn't say.
But you know why he won the unanimous MVP, right? Because he broke the Michael Vick's record as well.
Yeah, but that. Again,
so you see, he's
Hurts
putting up history,
rushing,
is what I'm saying.
Hurts is breaking rushing touchdown records. So I think yards and rushing touchdowns got to be equal, if not the same. Touchdowns might be worth more, in my opinion.
Well, Josh Allen is out of the conversation, I think, because he's not winning.
Yeah,
he's not going to be a top.
Whoa.
He is not going to.
People are saying if Josh Allen beats the Cowboys, he's going to move up in the MVP race, and he's going to be in the top 2, 3.
They have been, you know this, Ace. They have been crowning Josh Allen for the last 20 years. Yeah. They've been crowning him for the last 20 years, bro. How long he's been in the league?
About
6
years.
He's
6
about
years, so not
7 years.
So not 20, but like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
They've been crowning him before he came to the league, bro. Every year is the same thing. But here's the thing, and I know Jorge has a problem with this, but when it really matters, when it counts, can you beat the team that you need to beat, or can you beat the quarterback that you know? Can you beat a good team? Can you beat a good quarterback? Josh Allen, he has never done it before. If you cannot even do it in the regular season,
he beat Mahomes in the regular season. That's it. But
if you cannot do it consistently in the regular season, what are you gonna do in the playoffs? But we're not talking about the playoffs. We're talking about regular season. The thing is, like, if you cannot do it consistently, you're not gonna win no MVP.
Mm-hmm.
So you have no shot, though. That's for me, though. That's for me.
So
but Josh, I don't even think Josh should be in the conversation, and that's why that total touchdown when you bring that up, that's why it don't have much merit to it.
For some reason, they
how
love
are you
him.
playing? How are you playing in the games? The MVP is based on the best, who's playing the best football in the league right now, and usually it goes to a quarterback, right?
Yeah. Well,
it goes to a quarterback.
Adrian Peterson won it.
MVP should be the reason why the team
but that
is
was
winning.
once. That was once. That's why they saying Tyreek should get it now.
So MVP should be
usually
the reason why you're winning. So, like the Dolphins, why are they winning? We saw what happened when he was out.
Because Tyreek Hill, absolutely.
We saw what happened. So the Cowboys. Who's the reason? Main reason they're winning.
Rain Dakota Prescott. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
I would say the difference. So just to finish the conversation,
One more thing. Purdy. 49ers. Who is the main reason that they're winning?
I was just about to say that. That's what I was about to say.
Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, then it cannot be Purdy, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I think that's false. It's not just him. I think it's everybody. Trent Williams is. I would give Trent Williams an MVP.
Oh yeah,
vote. Trent Williams.
But that's what I'm saying. To me, if we're asking me personally, my personal opinion, Dak Prescott MVP, and
of course
Tyreek Hill and Tyreek. Yeah, you're gonna think it's biased.
I agree with you right now.
Good point.
I agree with you right now, though.
Tyreek Hill as Offensive Player of the Year.
Now let me ask you something. Would you rather trade that getting that MVP for a Super Bowl?
Oh, absolutely. Come on.
All right. So stop worrying about that damn MVP and focus on what's real. What's real is you guys winning the playoff game.
At the end of the day, I'll take what I can get. I'm not gonna pick and choose. My thing is they'll make up any excuse just to not give him that. Do you know what I'm saying?
It is based on performance, and everybody's gonna have a chance. That's the good thing, bro. Listen, the Cowboys, they're in a great position to show up. You know what I'm saying, and do their thing and win an MVP for the quarterback. Same thing with the Eagles. The Eagles have a chance to. We always talk about bounce back. How are you gonna bounce back? You get smacked twice by two good teams. How are you going to bounce back? You know what I'm saying? The 49ers, same thing. They have a chance. They beat the best two teams in NFC. They still have a few more games. How are you going to finish? How are you going to bounce? You know what I'm saying? How are you going to continue this? So everybody's going to have a chance not only for, say who is the best team, but also the MVP race, and that's a beautiful thing to watch, though.
And you made a good point. You got to beat the good teams, right? So I'm gonna tell you who leads the league right now in beating good teams, 500 or above. It's the Eagles. Man. We're 5-2, so that's why I'm not giving up on my team.
I knew we were going.
Let's be serious. All right, so let's bring that. Since you want to bring specifics into it, bro, let's just talk. Not directly to the Eagles. But tell me that this year has not been the worst referee year that it has ever been.
Facts. And
not directly about the Eagles. I'm just speaking in general terms. Talk about game. Look at what just happened with Kansas City and the Bills.
Yeah.
I'm a Steelers fan, so
they calling an offensive for offsides in a play that ended up in a historic touchdown, if you ask me, because I ain't never seen nothing like that, and they got called back.
Yeah,
because of something like that. In the fourth quarter, where it matters, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much.
You agree
that
with Mahomes?
Being,
you agree with Mahomes and him being disappointed and having that outburst after the game?
Right now, I can't agree with him only because he's had calls his favorite. You know what I mean?
The Super Bowl, the fucking Super Bowl.
There's been things that's happened to him. Right. You know, like it's happened to him. I get his frustration, but the way to me personally, the way he was acting was just
extra.
Like
he was an OD.
Just, yeah.
You got to move on. You know what I'm saying? You're better than that, especially with your everything that you already achieved. You know what I'm saying?
In the league.
You don't have to.
In the league.
You don't have to.
You throwing tantrums. That just goes to show.
That's a bad look. Yep. That's a bad
lose his
look.
composure, bro. He can lose his composure.
But
when have you ever seen Jalen do that?
But
when have you ever seen Dak do that?
No, never.
You're right. But I think he's scared. You hear me? He's scared that his team is not gonna perform how they usually do. I think that's why he's frustration.
Oh, they definitely.
First of all, he thinks like we're not gonna get that first seed. That's the main thing. And the other thing
he's never had to play the playoff game. And that's not home. You know that, right?
We're not gonna win.
Mahomes has not played in a way playoff game
but
at
that
all.
just goes to show you the Tyreek Hill effect. And he hasn't had years. He won one without him.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. That just goes to show you what happens when the team not built perfectly.
Yeah.
The same way. And that goes to show the same way with Brock Purdy. When that cap hit comes, what you think we're going to hit for Brock? When it's time to pay Brock Purdy, let's say that. When it's time to pay the quarterback, is the highest paid in the team, right?
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, if you win a Super Bowl, your quarterback, you're getting paid.
When Pap won his first Super Bowl, what was he? He wasn't paid.
No, he was still he was on his second year on his rookie contract. I think.
Yeah, when the Carson Wentz took you guys to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, they say Carson Wentz, but to me, I personally think Nick Foles did the job.
He did.
Because it's the playoff games are the ones that counted, and he won all of them.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Including the big game. You know what I mean?
I was never big on
Carson Wentz did the job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Foles finished, and he's about finishing. So
Foles finished. Exactly.
And he finished a big game. So he did what only a few players have been able to do. You got to respect it, though. You got to respect Foles is a legend.
But when the team is built perfectly, man, when the team is built perfectly.
That year, that was a perfect team, like perfect situation.
Y'all had a great team.
It was just like.
Y'all had a great team. And not only that, but y'all beat the greatest of all time.
I know.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is for us. The Eagles, the 3 times we went to the Super Bowl, 2 times versus the greatest of all time, and then the last time was versus the considered greatest of all time now. In Patrick Mahomes, because what he accomplished in such a little time and how young he is still.
Right.
So he's the baby goat apparently. So, but all 3 Super Bowls we played, has been versus the top. Yeah,
because if you ask me, are you taking Patrick Mahomes over Jalen? Please tell me you are, because if you're not,
bro. If you going based off the Super Bowl, bro, I'm taking Jalen.
What?
We would have won that. You're not telling me based on just the Super Bowl. Forget about this year. Just go back to the Super Bowl. You telling me that if we get the ball back with 1:30 left, instead of that flag being called to where they squeeze the rest of the time, if they just kick that field goal and we get the ball back, you're telling me we don't go back down that field and score?
Hurts looked crazy on that Super Bowl.
We had scored on like the last 4 possessions, I believe, or 3 possessions before that. Like we were on fire. We were
absolutely.
But he
had a great Super Bowl game. Like there's nothing I can ever say about Jalen Hurts. Like I feel like people misunderstand me when I talk about Jalen. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's a Texas.
Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback.
He is nice.
But as far as an overall quarterback, I wouldn't put him up there. Like, but that's just me. Everybody's entitled to their opinion at the end of the day. But to me, when I watch him play, he wants to run the ball. He's not looking to throw.
I feel like this year
his immediate first read is are the A and B gap open for me to run through that bitch.
Yeah. I feel like
he's good with his legs.
Yeah, I feel like there was a couple games where I feel like he didn't do much of that. I don't know if you watch all the Eagles games or not, because I don't know if you got that time of day to where
I've been watching this year.
So I feel like we've been throwing the ball a little too much, and we're like, I remember we started off a game, we threw the ball in the first 3 downs. I was like, what the fuck are we doing? We didn't even run the ball. We threw the ball 3 straight times and we had to punt that bitch. I said, what are we doing? For beginning of the game, can we at least run the ball with Swift one time?
Listen to this real quick. Imagine me saying that about Dak, bro. Like, why are you not throwing the ball? Like, why are you throwing the ball? Run the ball. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
he's a quarterback that he's supposed. I understand that's his best trait, like to run the ball because it benefits you guys. But what happened when Carson ran the ball on the 1 yard line and tore his motherfucking ACL? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's 100% true.
You guys take that for granted right now.
I wouldn't compare those two, bro. I would not compare those two at all as runners. Like they're.
Well, you expose yourself when you're running. You expose yourself.
My guy's squatting 700 pounds, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, my guy's squatting 700 pounds. He's built for the run. Like he's built like a running back.
Hey, but you can't say Carson's not your guy because he was there.
No,
when he was there, y'all was loving him.
And he's a big boy too.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I was never big on Wentz. I was never like the guy that was like, "Yo, Wentz." He's like, I never even think we was gonna make the Super Bowl with him on that win streak. I thought we was playing good, but I thought there was way better teams at that time. Like I never, and I was still too young. I was still younger, so like not necessarily younger, but I wasn't fully invested.
Can you say that Jalen Hurts is playing better this year or last year?
Oh, he's better last year, 100%.
Okay. So with that being said,
he can't be the MVP.
Wait, why not?
You see what I'm saying? So he took the words out of my mouth.
I don't think there's nobody playing this year that played better than Jalen did last year. No offense to that and what he's doing now, because he did.
I'd take Lamar's play right now over his.
Over his last year? No way.
How you gonna finish? We gotta revisit. We gotta revisit.
No, this year I would too. I agree. I'm with you on that. I would take a couple of different quarterbacks. I would take your quarterbacks over my quarterbacks play this year. Take the names out of it. Just go look at the stats. Like I would take your quarterback over my quarterback. 100%. My quarterback looks like your quarterback last year with all the fucking turnovers and interceptions and shit. Like I can't believe this shit.
Exactly. But you see how now it don't matter though, right?
No, it does matter.
You see how now interceptions don't matter.
Nah, they do. They do matter because there's different. All interceptions are not created equally. Some of the interceptions Dak had last year costed y'all the game. The interceptions we be having, we're able to get the ball back, or we've done things to where they haven't scored off of our turnovers. So that's the difference. Like when Dak did it, it cost the game. But you gotta
thank your defense for that, because like you said, these games you guys been skating by.
It's a team game, bro. I give credit to the whole team. I'm not just giving it all to Jalen, but it's a team game. Just like you got to give Dak, you got to give Dak credit, bro, because at the beginning of the season, Dak wasn't playing this good. You know who was winning the games? That defense. There was games where the defense scored more than the offense did.
Nah, the defense was scoring.
The defense
so we didn't really have to put up points.
But why not? If you get the ball, you got the opportunity. Why can't you score? Why is the defense doing everything on defense?
Bro, because by the fourth quarter, my quarterback's on the fucking bench chilling.
That's fine, but you got 3 quarters to make
drinking a hot chocolate. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'll give it to him now.
He's not even worried about that.
I'll give it to him now. You talking about fourth quarter. I'm talking the first 3 quarters. I'll give it to him now. Now he's doing it now. We're winning because you guys are winning because of Dak. But before I had to give it to bro. I couldn't give Dak no credit, bro. I knew that. I was like, yo, they're frauds right now because they're winning because of defense, and there's going to be a game where the defense will not be able to handle the load because they might be tired, game management, whatever the situation is, injuries.
And that was my favorite. That was my favorite thing to hear from everybody. Like, what happens when the defense is not gonna bail them out? You know, like, what is he gonna choke? And look at that Seahawks game.
They held them down. They held them down.
But listen, the real important question is, what about this Sunday against the Bills?
Yeah.
What Cowboys are we gonna see?
I'm telling you right now.
That's what we want to know.
How much you listen?
Because our boy Sean is watching. I know he's watching, and he knows they need this game. The Bills are desperate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Bills are desperate. Every game is the game for them. So what do you think? What do you think is gonna happen?
Personally, me, bro. Honestly, I think we're gonna drop 40 on them.
I thought he was gonna.
Let's go. Damn, 40.
I thought he was about to say we was gonna lose. I thought he was about to say we might lose it.
We gonna drop 40 on them, man.
Okay.
We gonna drop 40 ball. 40 ball.
Hold on. That doesn't mean you're gonna win though. If you could drop 40, they could drop 41.
Nah.
Are you out of your mind? Have you seen that boy throwing picks? DeRon Bland, put him for a pick. If you are a sports bettor, put DeRon Bland for a pick.
I got the Cowboys
because I'm telling you right now, Josh Allen throwing one his way.
I know we got one. Bradbury got one from our game. I was just waiting. I knew it was gonna come at some point, and Bradbury came through and got the interception versus when we played the Eagles. When the Bills played the Eagles, man, that shit felt so good.
Imagine.
Yeah.
So imagine what we gonna do.
Yeah, but he's good. But look at the end of that game though. Like it was still a game, even though he did that. Like So I still feel like he's good enough to do them dumb shit like that, but he's good enough to keep you close. And if you give him the chance, he might strike and he might have a chance to win. You guys got to put it away early to where you guys are up 2 touchdowns or something to where, or at least 2 possessions to where.
I don't even think if anything, I want them to come off hot. And I want us to come from behind again. Because you know what they're going to say? You know what they're going to say?
Dak hasn't played.
They're going to be like, oh, the Bills trash. No. They're going to be like, Bills is trash. They beat another team that don't matter. Because you know what I've noticed this year is whenever we play a team, after we beat them, they're trash. But before the game start, they like, oh, I don't know. The Cowboys might.
Well, what game was that though? I ain't gonna lie. What game are you talking about? The only game I could say that about was the Eagle games, the Niner game, maybe the Seahawk game.
Bro,
other than that, there's no other team where I was like,
Chargers, it was the beginning of the year. When we played the Chargers, it was in the beginning of the year. When we played the Patriots, it was in the beginning of the year. So we couldn't say that they were trash until later on.
Bro, if you go back to my first episode or 4th episode for week 1, I called the fucking Patriots trash. We had a Patriots fan on, and I told them, I said, your team's going to be trash. Your team's going to be last in their division. They're not winning nothing. Mac Jones is garbage. I told them right to his face, bro, because I didn't believe in Mac Jones. We had a whole debate on is it Brady or is it Belichick?
Right.
Who do you think it is? Is it Brady or is it Belichick? Who's responsible for the rings?
Come on.
It's Brady.
We all know.
Exactly.
No, Brady.
Bro, my guy was dying.
Did he say Belichick?
He said Belichick. He said Belichick, bro. And
oh my God! Don't ever have him on again, bro.
Delusional.
Don't ever have him on.
Is that loyalty?
Is
that loyalty for the colors? Yeah, it makes you blind.
Yeah, for sure. And you, man, I can tell you when we're trash. I could tell you. I'm never that one person that's like, oh nah, we still getting it this year. Nah, if we play listen, I have a friend, right? His name, shout out to my boy Matt, man. He's a Cowboys fan as well.
Another Matt.
And this is what I was telling you about earlier when it came down to people basically giving up on Dak, right?
Right.
And I'm not trying to put my boy out there, but man, I'm telling you, he lost his fucking mind when we lost to the 49ers. He said, listen.
Get him out.
That's it. Cause, for real. He was saying, yo, throw him out. I'm done with him. Get him out of here. We ain't never going to win the big one with Dak. It's over. Right? I swear, I lied to you not, guys, man. I told him, listen, this is one game. It's early. You know what I'm saying? When we turn this around, this is the one word. Now, every week, he texts me this every time we win. I'll be telling him, stay over there.
Yeah.
Stay over there. Do not come back
you don't want to
when
listen.
The shit's hot.
You don't want
when the shit popping, when we up. When all this die down, when the Eagles start going down, when the 40 and what happened right after that? The 49ers had 3 straight losses, bro.
Yeah. Right.
And we haven't lost back-to-back games all year. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I don't think you have, no.
Bruce, who you have, Bruce? You got the Cowboys?
I betted that the Bills was going to beat the Cowboys, but I really want the Cowboys to beat the Bills. It was a double weight bet because my boss is a Bills fan. So he thinks that the Cowboys are going to win. So I said, why are you betting against your team? I'll put 20 on your own team because I feel like they got a chance. So I say I got 20 on the Bills. So the goal is if the Cowboys win, I get to talk shit and I'm going to be at work talking about, here we go. I'm going to be doing that shit all fucking day.
I bet you like that little cadence, though.
But here we go. Here we go. I do that shit at work all day just to I've been trolling all week, bro. All week. That's how we do at work, bro. We troll at work. We got a Bills fan, Steelers fan. We got a Seahawk fan, Eagle fan. So that's all we do is troll. But on Cowboy fan, we got a couple Cowboy fans too at work. But
but we in the PA area. You know how that is. Man. Yeah. I ain't never gonna be mad at it. I like the shit talk. I ain't never gonna be mad at it. You know?
When I saw you with Hassan Reddick, I wish I was there at that moment so I can be like, fuck that nigga.
It was dope, man. It was dope. Speaking of that shit was dope, bro. Yeah. Like he's a humble guy. I can never say.
He's from Camden.
Honestly,
he's from Camden.
No, I know. I all year. You know what's crazy? When I watch the Eagles fan. I be telling my girl, like, every time he do something, I be like, oh, look, he from Camden. Yeah. Look. It ended up happening. I had to get to meet him and shit.
You know who's from Camden too?
Dude's a humble guy.
Pacheco from the Chiefs, the running back.
Yeah, Isaiah. Yep,
Right.
yep.
Yeah.
He went. I go to this bar that my old stepdad still DJ at on Saturdays, and he was there one night, bro.
Oh shit,
he was out there.
That's wild. Yeah,
and that night that place was woo. You already know.
Yeah, that's funny.
You already know, but yeah, man, no, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. We going over the cap here on my limit, so man,
Go ahead. I just wanted to get it in with you.
I'm
gonna say this now. 40-point blowout is all I'm saying.
40 is crazy, though.
I want to get you back at week 18. You know, the last week. I want to get you back so that we could talk about how the Eagles took back the number 1 seed in the NFC and the number 1 seed in the NFC East, and then we're gonna see where you guys sit at back at the 5th seed, and we'll talk about it. All right.
All right. So let's make a little a little friendly bet.
All right. What you want to do
before it ends? By the end of it, if y'all don't get that back, you gotta sing "Cry Eagles" cry for me, all right?
Cry? Nah, I ain't doing that. You got me fucked up.
Put him in the spot.
I'll bet you $20. Nah, I put 20. I put my money where my mouth is. I ain't fucking singing.
All right. What you want? 20. Put the money on it?
We can put 20. Let's put 20 that the Eagles are back on top of the Cowboys. We could do that.
All right. I'll take that.
Yeah, because I think
double or nothing on the playoffs.
What you mean? Like if we
see
play
each other, all
right, we can do that. Yeah. So we don't pay off the bet until one of us is eliminated off the playoffs. Yeah. So we don't got to pay off the bet. All right, but so part of the bet, first part of the bet is Eagles taking over or Cowboys taking over and being the number 1 and the division, winning the division. Basically, that's what we're going for.
Right.
And then if we play each other in the playoffs, then it's double or nothing. So we'll go from there. Yeah. All right, that works. But all right, bro, man.
No singing here.
Man.
Nah, I ain't singing shit. You got me fucked up.
That's a good idea, bro. We got to talk about that later.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
And if you got any other friends that are other fans of other teams that like to talk some shit and like to chop it up, bro, we'll definitely send them our way because this is what we're doing here, man. We just trying to make it fun. We just trying to interact with other people, make it social and. Bro, that's it, bro. Yeah. Like this is my little hobby, bro. Like I've been doing this now for a minute.
I've been thinking about doing it too, man.
Let me know, bro.
I know exactly how you feeling.
I send you the tips. All the shit I use, programs, whatever, all the equipment I got. If you need information, bro, I'm open, bro. I'll let you know whatever I'm doing.
I got you. I appreciate y'all though.
Nice to meet you, brother. And hopefully you come back in a few weeks, and hopefully at some point we also have you here.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have him back. Week 18.
Week
18. We're booking it. Oh yeah, bro. He's not too far from here. He's up. Yeah. So. All right, yeah, man. So we'll see you back on week 18. Ace, man. I appreciate it. All love. I see you, brother.
All right, man. Be safe, y'all. Be safe.
Peace.
All right, you guys know what time it is, man. We are done. We have a lot. We talked a lot. We went over our limit. I got a lot of editing to do. But real quick, who you got on the Eagles Seahawks game?
I got the Eagles.
I got the Eagles too. And who you got in the Steelers Colts game?
I got the Steelers.
We're going with our home teams because I think we're both bouncing back. He lost twice. I lost twice. It's time for both of us to win before somebody get fired. But you guys know what time it is. This is the Steelers podcast where we talk
all Steelers,
all Eagles, all NFL. Let's go, baby. See you guys next time.
Pass.